So I have constructed two xbee communicator, one being a broadcaster and other one being a receiver. Receiver is hooked with the Raspberry Pi, communicating on a UART. And here is the code for the UART, and I'm gonna run a simulation. Just simply called Zigbee. It sends the signal every 10 seconds as a broadcasting, and here you will see it receives it. And the problem here I have is my temperature sensor is burnt out, so right now as you see it's reading open circuit, but I can test it for you by closing the circuit. So open circuit is reading all 10 ADC being the ACD being the 03FF, and now I'm gonna make it close circuit. So there we go, and you see it actually reads 00 now, and the temperature value is forced because I have an unsigned integer, and the sensor is supposed to work over 25 to 125 degree temperature anyway, so that makes sense. And sorry that my temperature sensor doesn't work, but other than that, you can see what's happening here. Now with the Zigbee, as you might know, it's 802.15.4, and which allows you to set the package structure by sending the command and stuff like that to it. So my Zigbee is configured for the 16-bit address, and it's configured for the broadcasting, as you know. So it's the API packet that it generates on its own by whatever pin is activated. So for my Zigbee broadcaster, I have a AD0, which is analog input in, configured to be enabled, and it's just supposed to be receiving the temperature. And as you can see, it is receiving the value off of it. I wish my temperature sensor worked, but I think I may have burnt it or something. So other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I used the other thing was I didn't actually configure Zigbee using this Raspberry Pi. I wish I could have done that, but the way it has been configured, that even I couldn't find the good document by the Zigbee that actually allows me to do it through program by setting registers and stuff like that. It's more towards they give you some sort of like a package deal, and you're supposed to use those server, and then there are commands that you can send to the Zigbee, and it recognizes those commands to set the value on each Zigbee to configure them. So that's what I end up doing using my personal computer. I hope that's okay. Thank you. Bye.